Hello traders and welcome to the Ninjatrader Indicator Warehouse. Today we're going to talk about the ultimate moving average. So what makes this the ultimate moving average? Well, we've combined a variety of moving averages together into a single clean indicator with a ton of configuration options to match your unique style of trading. So with this, you can accurately and quickly identify trend changes with a variety of unique methods, including visual display of trend change, zones near the moving average. You can configure market flatness, and a variety of visual and audible alerts. Now it also reduces clutter on your chart by integrating the moving average into paint bars. And it allows you to see accurate information with a variety of standard as well as hard to find moving averages for creating very personalized combinations. So let's take a look at this now. As I mentioned, the ultimate moving average is an extremely configurable and easy to use tool. So I chose to apply the super trend moving average. And here we have a few things to look at. So as you can see, the line changes color where there are trend changes or when the market is trading flat. So here we have a trend change indicated by a change in color and also a yellow dot at that change point. Now when the bars are below this line, market is trending down. And when bars are above this line, the market is trending up. And it's at this point of change where price is broken through either support or resistance. Simple to read and understand, right? So depending upon your trading style or system, you can configure the different parameters to identify the specific types of trends that you're looking for. So why is this better than just using one of the free versions of multicolor moving average lines floating around the net? Well, it uses a more sophisticated algorithm for better accuracy. So in this game, everything counts. It also has the ability to define flatness by using range parameters. And depending upon your style and definition of flatness, you can modify this to suit your needs. Now with this, there are also more variety of alerts. You've got visual alerts, audible alerts, as well as email. You can even configure alerts when you're nearing a moving average. So let's take a look at how to set all this up in the parameters box. Alright traders, let's take a look at how to configure this in the parameters box. First I'm going to right click on my charts, look for indicators, then I'm going to left click on indicators, and here we have the parameters box. So first I'm going to find my indicator, left click on that once, and to the right we have the parameters box for the specific indicator that I've chosen. So here you can configure the main moving average type and period. And if I open up the moving average type here, you can see we have many different options here, many standard moving average types. We've even got some rarer moving average types like the RMA or Raise moving average. This is actually a proprietary moving average developed by our own Ray Burke from Indicator Warehouse. So here, if you're going to use Kaufman's, you can configure the number of bars. And if you actually left click on the parameter type right here, you'll get a little tooltip down below kind of explaining what that particular parameter is all about. Now if you're going to use the super trend, this comes with the standard super trend settings, but you can also configure those as you see fit. So if you're somebody who likes to use super trend, if you've got very specific settings that you like to use, you have the flexibility to change these as you see fit. And here we have the VMA, or the volatility moving average, and you can also configure the periods here. And if we scroll down, we can take a look at some other options. Here we have the alert options. So here I can configure the color change alerts, the audio alerts, as well as zone alerts. Now I can also set emails to be sent. So if you're not watching your charts or you're at work, you can still get your notifications. And then you can also set pop-ups to appear on the screen itself. Now here we have the flat conditions. Essentially you can color the line depending upon whether you're in an uptrend, downtrend, or in a flat market. Now you can also set a zone here, and this is just the max number of ticks that would actually constitute what a flat condition is. Here we have the marker colors. You can change the different colors when price either enters or exits zone. And then here we can also paint the bars a particular color. So you can paint the bars, you can set that as true or false, whether the bars are below or above the trend line. And then down below here we have the different lines that we can plot in our chart, so you can make some configuration changes here. So let me go here and set the bars to be painted to true. Let's apply the changes and take a look at what that looks like here. Okay, so you can clearly see we have the bars either painted green or red, or black if it's straddling the trend line. So if the bars are above the line, they appear in green. If they're below the line, they appear in red. So in a constant effort here to reduce clutter and kind of show off the flexibility of our indicator, let's go back in and let's make some changes. So I want to get rid of the line altogether. So I'm going to go into the flat conditions. I'm going to take the uptrend, downtrend, and the flat line, and I'm going to make them all transparent. So what this is going to do, it's actually going to take that line and remove it completely from my charts. So let me go ahead and make those changes. All right, I'm going to apply my changes now, and then let's take a look at what we have. So here we have a chart, a very clean chart. There's no line, although it is taking into account all those different things that we've set above. And essentially what it's doing is, instead of giving us the line, it's giving us painted bars. And you can see this looks just like it did before without the line, giving you kind of clear, concise information that you might be looking for. So as you can see, this is a very versatile indicator, and in the right hands, an extremely powerful tool. The Ultimate Moving Average is a great addition to any toolkit. As we've seen, you have a ton of options, and you can configure this to match your trading style or system. It's clean on your charts and provides extremely accurate information. And remember, whether you're day trading the E-mini S&P, other futures contracts, or Forex, Indicator Warehouse will help you get more profit from your online trading and technical analysis efforts. Thank you for joining us.